It's crazy to say that I moved into my RAV4 6 months ago. When I left home, I had absolutely no plan. I just packed what I needed, said my goodbyes, and started driving south. In the beginning, I felt pretty clueless. My first night sleeping in my car, I didn't even have window covers and had to use plastic bags and duct tape. After 2 months of full-time travel, I made the decision to start posting YouTube videos, and I am so glad that I did. I've had a ton of great experiences so far, and it's so great that I get to share it with all of you. Now, 6 months later, I am heading back east. But before I get there, I'm gonna film a few stops along the way. Now, don't worry, this made it sound like this was the end of my adventure, but it's just the beginning of a new one. Car upgrades, New England road trip, family and friends, there is so much more to come. So goodbye Montana, and hello East Coast. First stop was a quick one in South Dakota. This stop was actually pretty nostalgic. When I was a teenager, I went on a teen tour, and we went on a bus from New Jersey to California and back in 45 days. One of the stops our group made was the Corn Palace. Each year, the Corn Palace has a different theme, and the murals change. Yes, each mural is made of corn. Inside, there are photographs that show the Corn Palace each year. I did a full day in the life here, so if you want to see that adventure, you can check out last week's video. Of course, traveling back wasn't all fun. I had to stop multiple days to get some work done. Today I'm going to stop at the library to get some work done. Because I travel full-time and work remotely on the road, I am constantly using public Wi-Fi. The sponsor of today's video is Surfshark VPN, and for those of you that don't know, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. I use Surfshark VPN to keep all of my personal information safe by encrypting all of the data sent between my devices and the internet. I simply open the app, click Quick Connect, and I'm ready to go. Public Wi-Fi is a goldmine for hackers, so I need to ensure I keep all of my data safe while on the road. Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, which means you can virtually change your location around the globe. This means you can unlock content libraries that are not normally available to you. It is super easy to use and makes me feel comfortable working on the road. If you want to try Surfshark for yourself, you can use my code CousinSarah for an extra 4 months free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk in trying it out. Link in my description. Well, we're definitely heading into the city. Today I woke up at No Other But a Love's. They should really be sponsoring me at this point. I went inside to get ready, filled up my tank, and then started my 2-hour drive to Chicago. So today I'm going to take you all around the city. First stop is Chicago 360 to get a full view of the city.
I love that each neighborhood is different in its own way. It's a very diverse city that welcomes all types of different people.
Well, there you have it. I spent $40, so you don't have to. Now I have a 30-minute walk to Navy Pier. I totally walk like a New Yorker, so when I say 30 minutes, I mean more like 20. Hence why I'm literally dripping. It's 90 degrees out today. If you want rides, food, parks, big crowds, this is where you have to come. A lot of the parking spots are 3-hour max parking, so I had to grab my car and move it to a different spot, and now I have a few more places I'm gonna go and see. It's time to play Where's Waldo? Can you find me? It's getting windy and it's gonna start raining in about 20 minutes, so I'm headed back to the car. There she is. The plan was to get some deep dish pizza before leaving, but after all those cheese curds in Wisconsin the other day, I'm cheesed out. So instead, I'm gonna drive to my camp spot for the night, and then I'll make some dinner there. This is where I'm staying for the night. Okay, I've never seen something like this before. Look. Yep. All right, now let's look across the highway. It's literally the exact same thing on opposite sides of the highway. So instead of amazing pizza, having a bag salad tonight. Got it. Woo! Fine dining tonight because I'm putting the bag salad on a plate. Well, I don't think that was evenly distributed. Look at that. It's basically like I went to school for cooking. Or I need to go to school for cooking. What's so insane is I know once I go to edit this video, the Chicago footage is gonna be like a 2-minute segment, and I was there for 7 hours today. I don't know how that always happens. Like I spend a whole day doing something and then I go back to edit it and I'm like, wait, what? Last night I ended up having a lot more energy after dinner, so I drove all the way into Ohio. And then this morning when I woke up, my sister texted me that one of her friends invited me over to take a shower, do some laundry, and grab some lunch. That works out really well because I literally do not have any clean clothes. So now I have an outfit at least for the day, and a shower is a must right now. After cleaning up and grabbing lunch, I had to move around a bit. So I went for a hike around Lake Erie. Then I went to check out more of Cleveland and downtown. That was a really nice hike. It's crazy how different my hikes are looking now. It used to just be tons of mountains and now it's just trees and flat land, but it's still beautiful in its own way. I just got to I'm gonna explore some of downtown Cleveland. I almost just said Chicago. Chicago was yesterday. Today's Cleveland. Every time I get to a museum, it's already closed, so instead I'm just gonna walk down to the water. I don't know if it's just because it's later in the day, but it's really peaceful here. Yep. Thank you. 2 days in a row, I'm about to get caught in another rainstorm, so I'm gonna head back to my car. This is usually the part of the video where I say, all right, time to go find my camp spot for the night. And today I'm not gonna say that because I don't need to find a campsite. Instead, I am going to my family's house. So right now I'm gonna leave Cleveland. I have a few hours to drive and then I'll be back in New Jersey. After 6 months, it felt really nice to get home and see my family and friends. I am super excited to bring you along on my future adventures.